Hey, what's up, YouTube? And welcome to the Walls Way, where every day we feed chickens, we talk to chickens, and we collect eggs from chickens. I want to thank you guys for tuning in on this nice, humid Sunday afternoon. It just got done raining. It's been raining off and on almost all day. A little humid, but that's all right. It's not going to stop us from doing our Sunday Spotlight today, or any other daily chicken video for that matter. We're going to set our egg carton down right here. I do have some special chicken treats. The food bowls are filled up. I'm not going to take the lids off. I'll show you guys once we get inside. But I have scratch grains in here. And then I bought another bag of that layer feed, the flock raiser with the 20% protein, like what I showed you guys last time. Do have that in here. So today's special chicken treats, I got some leftover biscuits from supper last night. So we're going to go ahead and give these to the chickens. And while they're eating, we will start our Sunday Spotlight. Chickens. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and grab a biscuit and I'm going to lop it in there. That way their attention is no longer on the gate. What do you think, guys? Is that good stuff? We're going to give Thelma half a biscuit. See if we can get this moved out the way. All right. So I did get tossed in there to her. She does have water. I just filled that up. They still good on food. Chickens. And one more. All right, let's go ahead and blocking the view, ain't I? Let's go ahead and get this box out of here. Grab our egg carton. We'll go ahead and get started. Phew, it is humid today, I tell y'all what. But I am awful glad it rained. I have not watered the peach tree or the blueberry bushes up there by the Bigfoot. I hadn't done it all week just because it's been kind of showering off and on all week. All right, let's go sit this down. Excuse me, guys. Sit that right there. And again, told you guys they had some food. They do have corn and oats, and there is some food in there mixed in with the bottom. There it is. Kind of see it right there on top. Let's go see what all the commotion's about. Winston, what do you think? You like him biscuits? He does. He likes about anything. Go check on the babies. I pretty much came out here and just give them some water. I did not, investigate or look anything too closely. Trying to get that gap right there covered up. Yeah, so we're doing good. Eating on some bread. I literally just cleaned the water bowl out and she's already got a piece of straw in there. That's okay. That's alright. Alright, guys. Well, since he just happens to be right here, most of you already know this feller, but for those of you that don't, this is Winston. He is our Plymouth Barred Rock. We've had him for about 6 months, maybe 8 months. Not quite a year. When we got him, the lady told us that he was about a year old. So he should be coming up 2 years sometime around winter, around January or so. He is a Plymouth Barred Rock, full-blooded, to the best of my knowledge anyway. I think he might have a little bit of something else mixed in with him, just because he does have some brown around his neck. He's got a little bit of green on him and his tail feathers. And give you guys a little information about Plymouth Barred Rocks. So they were first seen in Massachusetts in the 19th century, and they were the most widely kept breed of chickens throughout the early 20th century. So they were pretty popular up there in Massachusetts, and I understand now why and how they got their name of Plymouth Barred Rock. They were named after Plymouth Rock. I guess that's where it gave me a name, but I couldn't pronounce it. But that's where the original settlers first landed, and I'm assuming they had chickens with them when they landed, and if they didn't, they had some shortly after landing. But that is where they come from Massachusetts. A little bit of history about Plymouth Rocks. They are not aggressive, not extremely aggressive anyway, but they can be quite easily to tame. They are pretty docile. They do get along with everybody. Chicken, you pulled it right out of my hand. I was reading that. Plymouth Barred Rocks are a heavy bird. The roosters get anywhere from 7 to 9 pounds, and the hens can get up to 6 to 8 pounds. And as you can tell just by him standing right there, he's pretty tall. He's a big boy. If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably 7.5 pounds. Plymouth Barred Rocks are a family-friendly choice for backyard chickens. They do really good with their owners. They get along with other breeds. And as far as the Plymouth Barred Rock, it said this about all chickens, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this is just on Plymouth Barred Rocks. They like to crow a lot more than the other rooster I had. I had another rooster before him, way before the YouTube channel. He was an American game rooster. Name was Bruce, and he crowed 3 times a day, morning, lunch, and afternoon. And he crowed maybe 4 or 5 times each session. Winston, on the other hand, he crows about 9 to 10 times, at least 10 times I'm sure of, every session. He likes to crow early in the morning. I did a video, I think it was back in June or July. I got up real early, made my coffee, and I showed you guys what the time on the stove read. It was little after 5 o'clock. It might have been right a little bit before 5 o'clock, but it was early. We'll leave it at that. And he crows a lot and loud. He likes everybody to know that he's king of the neighborhood, king of the castle. But yeah, he specifically likes to crow a lot. And another interesting fact about the Plymouth Barred Rocks is they are one of the longest living chicken breeds. They can live anywhere from 8 to 10 years, and that is the rooster's age, not the hen. I'm not sure how long the hens live for, because I didn't look up information on hens. I mainly did it on Plymouth Barred Rock roosters. And his breed alone, the males, they can live up to 10 years. That's a long time for a chicken. I thought that was pretty interesting. But a lot of the information I found, I think I've already covered with you guys in the past about the other breeds, and I didn't want to reiterate myself or repeat anything. I do make a new cheat sheet, what I call a cheat sheet, every time I do my Sunday Spotlight, just because I write down, so many cool, fun facts about the chickens that I'm doing it on. And I like to share that with you guys, but I try to write 5 or 6 facts, and I probably wouldn't remember all of them. And like I said, I do try to pick some of the cooler facts, so I don't want to leave any cool fact unsaid, basically. But yeah, I was debating on who to do it on. I didn't know if we was going to do it on Winston or Thelma. They're the only 2 chickens we got left right now, as far as the Sunday Spotlight goes. And I tell you why I didn't want to do it on Thelma, because she's got the 2 babies right now. She's had them since Sunday, and I didn't want to kind of I didn't want to get in there with the camera, and I didn't want to smother her walking back and forth right here on the outside of the coop, you know, just rambling and filming her. So I thought it was appropriate to wait till next week to do Thelma. And Thelma, it seems to be the fan favorite, so I figure we'll save the best for last. She will be our last Sunday spotlight. Once we get done with Thelma, we're going to hold off on the Sunday spotlight for a little while. We'll probably pick it up after, probably after Halloween, after Thanksgiving. We're not going to wait too long. But I do want to wait until some of the other chickens that we have not covered. I want to let them get a little bit bigger. I want to let them establish, you know, a little bit of a personality, you know, so I can have some cool, interesting facts to tell you guys. One of them, his daughter over here, she's a barred rock. As you can see, right there she is, right there on top. So we're all Winston's kids right here. We do have one that takes after Valentina. But yeah, I kind of want to let them get just a little bit longer. That way we can kind of, and we haven't come up with names either for them. Ginger, you still in the show, girl. But I want to let them establish personality. That way we can come up with clever names. And so we'll probably get to our Sunday spotlight. We'll probably pick that up around Thanksgiving. But we do have one more to go after Thelma, or after Winston, excuse me. We're going to do Thelma. And that will be the majority of the chickens that you see here. And speaking of majority, I think it's a good time to get some eggs. It does feel like there's a couple in here. I think that's the one from yesterday. Let's go ahead and get this scraped off. Snooky, what do you think, old girl? She thinks it's her time to be spotlight. So we already did you. You were one of the first ones to do, girl. My goodness. I figured that's going to happen. Luckily, the lid did not open. Grateful for that. It just goes to show you that having chickens, everything is completely unpredictable. Never a dull moment, but I like that. It does keep it interesting. Get all this right here cleaned off. Alrighty. So we do have Valentina. She is hanging out here in number 4. Try to get a good picture, or a good shot of her. Number 3, we have nothing but a golf ball. Number 2, we have Wesson. Is that you, Wesson? That is Wesson. And number 1, we have no eggs. So that's interesting. So the eggs that I'm assuming we have are in number 2 underneath Wesson and number 4 underneath Valentina. I know Valentina is usually pretty calm, so we'll go ahead and start with her. And we do have 3 eggs in here. Those are the ones from yesterday. How you doing, girl? You doing good? Let me see what you got. Real quick. She has 2 eggs. So we'll go ahead and get these from her. 2 right there. Looks like we got 4 in a row from the same chicken. Reminds me of that game Connect 4. So what we got now? 5? I'll tell you what, just so I don't get it confused, we're going to separate the 2 that we just got from the 3 we got yesterday. That way we'll be able to count these 2 and the other ones we're going to get, and that'll give us an exact number of what we ended up with today. I know, girl. So that is all. There is no more underneath Valentina. She's a good girl. Does that feel good? Yeah? Alright, we're going to leave her alone. She's flaring the back of her neck up. Reminds me of a lion's mane, the way it flares up. I don't want to bother her. Now, Weston, I have no idea how you're going to react. Let's see what you got. I feel an egg. I feel several eggs. Weston, you have 3 eggs. Alright, we're going to go ahead and open that. Let me reach in here and get these 2 from you real quick, girl. Got these 2 right here. I'll put them right here to the side. Here comes Ginger. What is it? I see one more. Let me go ahead and get that one while you're standing up. I don't have to pick you up. That's a real pretty dark green one. No, ma'am. Shoo, shoo. Shoo, girl. Chickens everywhere. Wesson, or not Wesson, Ginger. I'm gonna put this egg in my pocket just so I can shush you down. Hop down. Hop down. Okay. So, all the nesting boxes are completely cleaned out. Reach back in here, pull out the old magic green egg. Gonna put it right here. So all we got were these 5 right here on the right. That is a relatively low number for us. We're used to getting 10 a day on a good day. But can't win them all. You know, you can't hit a home run every day. And to be honest with you guys, honestly I could care less if we got 5 eggs or 10 eggs or 1 egg a day. As long as the chickens are doing good, everybody's healthy, everybody's getting along, everybody's staying cool. That's really what we're here for, right? Is, you know, I'm not real big on the eggs. This is more of my pets, you know, hobby or whatever. I enjoy coming out here and talking to them and seeing them interact with myself and each other. I enjoy being able to pet them, and the eggs are just like a bonus for me. But yeah, we are doing good. I think Weston did not get a chance to lay her egg. I think she's gonna go back in there and try again. You going back in, girl? You was in number 2. You gonna go back in number 2? You go number 1? I think she might be a little frustrated. She was in the process of laying an egg, nice and comfortable, and then here I come along. I'm sorry, girl. Maybe if we walk away, she'll feel more comfortable. Telling everybody. Yeah, she's probably nice and comfortable laying on that soft pine shaving with the fan blowing on her. Who we got here? Mabel, Pearl, Roxanne, and Littlefoot. So everybody's doing good. Littlefoot, you look a little bare. Might just be the way your wings are flared out. Hey, Roxanne. I don't know if you're Roxanne or Rocky. I think you might be a Rocky. We'll check on the babies again real quick, and then I think we're going to call it a day. It is almost dinner time. So I got this makeshift perch. I got a stick in here. I put this in here before I read the comment a viewer left me, but he said that I need to have a perch in here, and I couldn't agree more. He was absolutely right. I do need to have a perch in here, but I feel like Thelma's not going to sleep up here because the babies are in here. I feel like she wants to be around the babies as much as possible, and I don't think the babies are quite old or strong enough yet to get up here. Now I could lower this to where it's closer to the ground, but if it's going to be a couple inches off the ground, it really don't serve much of a purpose because you're not really sleeping off the ground. You are, but you're kind of not. But to the viewer that said that I need a perch in here, I do have this for the time being. I agree with you. I don't foresee them using it just yet. How you doing, Thelma? She seems to be doing good, and I've said this before, and I'll probably say it a million more times, but I think old Thelma enjoys being a mother. She's real, I guess, patient with the baby chicks. I noticed when I brought that little fruit cocktail and tuna and apple mix out here yesterday, she would, like if this is her beak, she would get a piece and then she'd sit it on the ground. Then she'd eat her piece and then she'd grab another piece and sit it on the ground. And she would make that noise that she makes, and the babies would know, like, hey, this is good to eat. So she was showing them, you know, what she likes and what she thinks is good for her to eat, and I guess hoping that that would pass down to the babies as well. Well, guys, we are at our 20-minute mark. I hope this has been a good episode for you guys. I hope, if anything, I know I didn't give much information on the Plymouth Barred Rocks on old Winston over there, but I hope you learned something from it. I hope it was a good one. Guys, we got some straw in our water bowl. We're gonna make it taste like some kind of nasty seaweed drink. Let's get some of this out of here. Might taste a little better anyway. Alright, that's a good majority of it. We got the gist of it. We'll go over here and see if we can get another glimpse of Winston. I notice Weston, she has went back into her coop, or her nesting box. You want to say bye, girl? She said it. I heard her. Alright, we're going to leave her be. I think she's almost ready to lay an egg. How you doing? You guys doing good? Pretty birds. You guys remember when y'all were little and you was up on the porch? Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Alright, where you at, Winston? I want to give the guys a good look at you real quick before we say our goodbyes. You see him turn to look back at me like, who's following me? He is a little skittish. It's a good picture of him right there in front of the flag. Got our logo on it. Alright, we're going to leave him alone. I think we've chased him long enough. I did notice that the babies right here, they do sleep on the 2x4. Well, I don't know if they sleep there all night, but they are able to get up there. So that's good. Maybe here in a couple weeks they'll get on the 2x4 and they'll be able to make the jump to here. I know it looks like it's a pretty big gap on camera, but it's really not. It's just because I've been filming on the widescreen feature. I think it's a little better quality, less shakiness on the camera. Alright, let's see if we can get this off our wrist. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and call it a day right here. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got one more episode to go on our Sunday Spotlights. We're going to do Thelma next week. I kind of want that to be a big deal just because it'll be the last spotlight for the first season that we done it in. I'm going to try and find all the good information I can on Red Comets. That's what Thelma is. But again, she is one of the fan favorites, if not the fan favorite. So I kind of want to make that a really big deal. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. This does mean the world to me. I hope you guys still enjoy the channel. Any comments, questions, or requests, feel free to shoot me a text. I do answer all the comments as soon as I get them. And if I do, I don't think I've ever done this, but if I have not responded to a comment, I do give a like. I do hit that thumb up button. And that's just to let you guys know that I did see the comment. You know, sometimes I get them when I'm here at the house. Sometimes I get them when I'm at work driving down the road. And I don't want to text and drive. That's a big no-no when you're a truck driver. So I do acknowledge that I got them. But yeah, you guys, hope everybody out there is doing good. As always, be sure to continue to like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody you know about the Walls Way. Tell them to check him out. And as always, I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Thanks for watching. See you later.